there, I'm Sydney, and throughout this path, we're going to talk about how each of us can become the best version of ourselves and how faith helps us do that. The content in these videos is from experts and my own experience, but is intended for everyone, no matter your faith or life experience. First, take a moment to ask yourself, is what you're doing today getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow? It's good to take a moment to review if you're happy with the current direction your life is headed, the things you've done, things you're good at, and things you want to work on. A lot of people set goals or things that they want to achieve, but sometimes we may feel intimidated or even frustrated because we never seem to reach our goals or we're afraid of failure. Or maybe you haven't really set a goal before, and that's okay. Small goals and even failed goals help us grow, step outside our comfort zone, and become better. Now, this doesn't mean that you aren't good enough just the way you are, but we all have room to improve. Choosing to set goals for yourself and not because of anyone else can help you have increased motivation, realize what you're capable of, and become your best self. Psychologist Carl Rogers once said, "The good life is a process, not a state of being. It's a direction, not a destination." In other words, being your best self is not something you one day hope to achieve and check off of a list. Being your best self is an ongoing lifestyle. A perfect life like we see in the movies is just not realistic, but we can find joy in our journey despite bumps in the road and imperfections. But in order to find joy in the journey, we do need an idea of which direction we want to go. We need to set some goals or dedicate ourselves to a purpose. In the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, we read that the most effective way to change your habits is to focus not on what you want to achieve, but on who you want to become. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. So what then should your purpose be? Well, that's entirely personal. You are the only one who really knows what you want from life, and if you're on the right road for you. No one else can decide what goals you should be pursuing. But remember, just because you're the one who decides your goals doesn't mean that you're alone. There are people around you who care about your success, such as parents, mentors, family, and friends that you can reach out to for help and advice. And there's someone who knows you perfectly who can help you become the best version of yourself. It's God. He is your Heavenly Father. He cares about your happiness and success and wants to help you achieve your righteous desires. We each have a conscience, a gift from God that helps us know what is right for us and can guide us in the right direction. When prioritizing or choosing between two options, try to listen to your heart closely, or you can offer a sincere prayer to your Father in heaven to help you. Our Feeling God's Love path covers how to pray and really communicate with God, so I recommend you check it out. Now, with all that said, let's create your purpose or goal. Start by thinking about who you want to be in the future. The term moonshots was coined from President JFK's determination to have someone on the moon by the end of the decade, not knowing if it was possible, but wanting to try anyways. Similarly, you shouldn't be afraid to create big, concrete visions and plans for yourself that you want to achieve. There will be people who will doubt you or make you question yourself, but you shouldn't shy away from going after what you really want. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? So think about what your moonshots are for a minute. What is it that you want to work toward achieving and becoming? Are you doing it for yourself or for others? Start by asking yourself, what do I hope to accomplish 1 year from now? So let me give you an example. 1 year from now, I hope to be a mom and have a full-time job that I love that still allows me to put my family first. Now notice how I kept it simple. There are a lot of other things I could have said, but these are the most important to me. Oftentimes, we set too many goals for ourselves and become frustrated when we get overwhelmed and don't end up achieving anything. Remember, you don't win a prize for setting an unrealistic number of goals. We also need to think about the why of your goals. Anyone can say that they want to land a 6-figure job or make it into a good university, and there's nothing wrong with those goals. But the goals that are the most transformative and meaningful tend to center around the person you want to become rather than what you want to get or achieve. For example, if making more money is your main motivation, is it just so you can get a bigger house, a nicer car, or because the world tells you that money will make you happier and solve all your problems? Maybe consider instead these kinds of whys for your goals. I want to find meaning in what I do. I want to be able to spend more time with my family or loved ones. I want to be a happier and kinder person. Or I want to be a better parent. With this mindset, your goals can bring you deeper happiness as well as balance and purpose. Figuring out who you really want to become will help guide your decisions and goals in the right direction. And pay attention to what you're feeling as well as what you're thinking. Faith in God can help you see more clearly the goals that will be best for you. So back to my goal, that 1 year from now, I hope to be a mom and have a full-time job that I love that still allows me to put my family first. You can see that I have a timeline, specific goal I want to achieve, the type of person I want to become, and the reason behind it to motivate myself. It's also something that's reasonable and achievable. In the next video, we will help you break your goals into smaller, more manageable steps so you can actually move towards your goals rather than just hoping to achieve them at some future date. For example, what can you do this week or even today that will move you closer to achieving your goals? One of my personal heroes, Thomas S. Monson, once said, "This is your time. What will you do with it? Are you where you want to be with your life? If not, what are you going to do about it?" Thanks for watching this video. To help your seed grow, choose one goal we've provided that you think will help you become more of your best self. The others are optional, but completing all of them will give you a bonus item for your garden. At the end, there will be a reflection prompt to help you think about what we've covered so far and how to apply it in your life. See you next time, and we'll talk about how to stick to your goals.